Hey everyone, hope you are all doing swimmingly. Not too long ago, a friend of mine asked me what Lord of the Rings Online was like and if you should try it out. While I absolutely adore the game, there are some points that I think need to be addressed so as to make sure you know what you'll be getting into. Now, this isn't a video that's going to talk about all the content patches leading up to today to see if it's worth playing in 2022. Well, there are lots of videos that talk about things like that. Now, this video is more about how it actually feels to play the game. So, once again, we ask the question of what is Lord of the Rings Online like? Now, again, I have to preface that I absolutely love this game. But if there was one word that I think sums up this game in its current state, that word would be dated. But for those that don't know, Lord of the Rings Online came out in 2007 by a company previously known as Turbine. Essentially, the premise of the game is your character trails behind the Fellowship of the Ring as they go on their quest to destroy the ring, and you make sure that the evil trailing behind them doesn't stop their quest. Now, it's difficult to say whether this game was meant to be a WoW killer, like others have claimed in the past, but it's hard not to see how much the game has taken inspiration from World of Warcraft, which was released back in 2004, and then Burning Crusade released in January of 2007, with Lord of the Rings Online releasing that following April. Now, probably the biggest feature that can be claimed to come from World of Warcraft are the grind quests. Now, for those that don't know, grind quests are where you have to kill X amount of creatures to get like furs or skulls or teeth or whatever to complete the mission. Now, Lord of the Rings Online has a lot of them, and you'll get them everywhere, from the NPC quest givers to this feature of the game called Deeds, where those are side objectives that you can complete to earn experience, the in-game currencies, and also their premium currency, Lotro points. Now, to be fair, the main story quests are far more interesting. You will have objectives where you go to a certain location, figure out what's going on, maybe kill a boss, and then come back. But even so, you're not going to escape from the grind quests, not even in the main story. You know, there'll be things like kill 10 boars so I can study a way to defeat Squirgrim Dowerhand, or anything of that nature. Related to questing somewhat, Lord of the Rings Online's leveling progression system is quite slow. Now, there are a lot of ways to gain experience points, from the previously mentioned Deeds system to the plethora of quests every location in the game has. Yeah, there are a lot of quests in this game, which is good. It gives you something to do. But even so, you don't get a whole lot of XP from them, and you can complete them all in a single location and still be about 2 levels or so below where you need to be for the next story mission. Now, on the one hand, it gives people more opportunity to explore the world, which Middle-earth is absolutely gorgeous. My personal favorite location being Evendeem. But that slow progression, I believe, can lead some away. There are games I think do XP better. One of them being Star Wars The Old Republic, which I felt leveling in that game was pretty quick, and it got you to that end game content a lot faster. Another pretty big aspect of Lord of the Rings Online I think people should be aware of is server stability. Now, this game can be pretty laggy, and anyone that has played the game is well aware of how big of a lag fest Breetown is. And even if you have amazing internet, like I do, it doesn't matter. It feels like it's more a server issue rather than a user client issue. There will be moments where you'll go charge an orc or a boar or something, and then you'll sit there for a few seconds clicking on the attacks you're doing, and then all of a sudden all those attacks you did just happen at once, a split second, and then the fight's over. Now, at the time of recording, there are rumors going around that there's going to be a massive overhaul or upgrade to Lord of the Rings Online, so that server issue might be cured by then, but until then, it's something that absolutely needs to be addressed. Now, it's kind of rare, unless you're in Breetown, that things like that happen, but it's still important to be aware of. Now, these final points are relatively minor, but I feel like they still need to be addressed. Now, this is something that doesn't bother me so much, but movement and combat can feel a bit floaty at times, like you're not really hitting anything. If you've played single player Elder Scrolls games, they kind of have that same issue where it feels like you're just hitting air. The graphics from a more technical standpoint are definitely products of their time, but however, the artistic direction still remains top notch. The game looks pretty, the landscape is amazing, and it feels Middle Earth. The player map isn't really the most helpful one I've seen, but I still like how it looks like it's a drawn map. Now, with all that being said, if you're looking for a more relaxing MMO to play and you love Middle Earth, then I could not recommend this game enough. It's definitely one of my comfort games, and I am so excited to see what the future holds for this game. Now, fingers crossed that those rumors about the overhaul are true. I very much hope you found this helpful. If you want to see me playing the game, I stream Lord of the Rings Online on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Central, which the link to my Twitch will be below. I hope you all continue to have a great day, and I will catch you all later.